Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mental Hub, where I talk about, shit that just really shouldn't be happening in this world because, the world's going to shit, and this is where I talk about it. Because a lot of people, do some stupid stuff, and, I just think that it should be talked about more as if it's not okay. Because it's not. It's not okay. And I am recording this episode literally the morning after I uploaded the last episode because I went to sleep last night with, nothing on my mind, thinking that it was going to be a normal morning, and it is 6:55 a.m. Okay? That's how early it is, and this is how upset I am because I am not normally awake and active at this time in the morning. But I read something that really pissed me the fuck off. And now I'm here to read it to you guys because this just shouldn't, it's just not, this isn't okay, okay? So I was on Instagram scrolling through, and the first thing I do when I open it is I go through everyone's story because I don't like having them up there and being a bunch of different colors. I need to touch them, okay? I need to. Colors, I love colors. But I found this one girl's Instagram, and there was a post. I was like, oh, okay. Looks like a normal racism thing. But then I read it and got so utterly upset because I know this is what I saw yesterday, and I was talking to my mom about it. And, it was really upsetting me. So, for anyone who doesn't know, a 16-year-old boy, his name is Ralph Yarl, he went to pick up his two little siblings, and he went to the wrong house to pick them up. Okay? Normal mistake that people can make. And the homeowner shot him in the head. He didn't die, thankfully, but he did get shot in the head through the door. And the title of the post is "The man who shot Ralph Yarl turned himself in yesterday, and he was released hours later." You gotta be fucking kidding me. If someone shoots a kid, you don't release him. But just, it gets worse, okay? It gets way worse. On April 13th, 16-year-old Ralph went to the wrong house to pick up his siblings. In response, the 84-year-old homeowner, Andrew Lester, shot him in the head through the door. After Yarl fell to the ground, Lester shot him again in the arm. So, Andrew shot him twice. 2 times. As if in the head wasn't enough. Shot him in the arm. Great. Thank you. Because that adds a little spice to the fucking story. And Yarl was able to get up and run 3 different homes before someone agreed to help him. So, the first 3 houses, no one helped him. He had a bullet in his head, I'm guessing. No one wanted to help him until someone was finally nice enough to say, "Oh shit, there's a kid who has a hole in his head who needs to go to the hospital." And it said he was transported to a hospital and is now recovering at home. So thankfully he's okay. I really hope that he's okay. Because if it were me and I got shot in the head because some racist ass man decided that he wanted to shoot me in the head through the door, I would want to live so that I could grow older and beat that man's ass. I don't give a fuck that he is 84 years old. You don't shoot a kid for knocking on your door. But again, it gets worse, okay? It gets way worse. Police only kept Lester in custody for 2 hours. 2 hours! That's it. 2 fucking hours after the shooting. And after widespread outrage and protests in Kansas City over his release, authorities charged him with 2 felonies on Monday, including assault in the first degree and armed criminal action. Not attempted murder, not attempted manslaughter, no. Assault. Are you fucking kidding me? An 84-year-old man shoots a 16-year-old kid in the head, and it's not attempted manslaughter? Like, that's fucking fucked up. Like, at this point, this racism shit is just getting out of hand. Because soon there's just going to be murder sprees everywhere and people are going to be getting away with it. It's gonna be the fucking Walking Dead out here. Just take away the fucking zombies. Like, the purge is gonna happen, and no one's gonna do anything about it. It already kind of is with all the school shooting that's happening, and no one is banning guns, no one is banning anything, except for drag queens. I mean, this shit is so stupid. It makes me not want to be white. Like, that's how, like, fucked up everything is. Like, this is all just so messed up. I don't understand how racism could get this far, and no one is really doing anything to help except people who have been through it. And that is not okay. Because people shouldn't be going through it in the first place. But that's also not where this whole thing ends. So they charged him with the felonies, and police issued a warrant for his arrest and set his bond at $200,000. A day later, he turned himself in. Great, he turned himself in again. Cool. Lester surrendered to authorities yesterday, and hours later he was released again after posting his own $200,000 bail. Are you fucking kidding me? Also, I thought people couldn't bail themselves out of prison. Or jail, or whatever, wherever the fuck he was. I thought that wasn't, like, a thing that people could do, but I guess I was wrong. But the conditions of his bail prohibit him from having any contact with Jarl or his family, or having any type of weapon. Can he not have a kitchen knife? Kitchen scissors? A fork? Everything's a weapon. Are people stupid? My acrylic nails that I'm wearing right now, I could gouge someone's eyes out with these. These are weapons too. Like, yeah, everything's a weapon. The mic that I'm using to record this, my laptop, my fucking pet rat is a weapon, okay? What is he gonna have to do? Live under a bridge like a troll? Or can he use the bridge as a weapon too? Like, it's messed up. But there's more. Of course. Of course there's more. Here's what Lester told the police yesterday. This was his story. This was his side of the story. Jarl rang Lester's doorbell around 10 p.m. Lester saw a black male pulling at the handle of his exterior storm door, his front door, and assumed his home was being broken into. Okay, you dumb old man. Who's gonna break into a home? But first, I'm gonna ring the goddamn doorbell. If I was breaking into a home, I wouldn't ring the fucking doorbell. Like, how stupid would I have to be to ring the fucking doorbell if I'm gonna break into your house? No, honey. I'll just climb through your bathroom window. Like, I'm not gonna ring the doorbell. But then, Jarl's version of the events were different, and this was him. Jarl says he rang the doorbell and was waiting at the door when Lester appeared with a firearm. Just right away, decided to grab the fucking gun. Don't, like, even just keep the door shut, but talk to him through the door, like, can I help you? Like, what do you want? You can be angry if you want. You can be like, what the fuck do you want? No, just grab the gun. What, did you keep it under the fucking couch cushions? Like, Jesus Christ. And then he said he was immediately shot in the head and fell to the ground, and was then shot again in the arm. Just didn't even talk. After being shot, Jarl heard a voice say, don't come around here. He's picking up his siblings. He doesn't even need to be at your house. He doesn't mean to be there. It was a mistake. And you're just gonna shoot the fucking kid? No. Like, even a racist person should still open the door, or at least talk to them through the door and say, what do you want? Like, this is just stupid. It gets on my fucking nerves, and I cannot explain to you guys enough how much I absolutely hate people. Okay, this is why I'm a loner. This is why I don't leave my house often, because shit like this is happening. And I don't want to be outside. I don't want to go near anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone. I hate this. And then Lester's version of the events. There's more, apparently. That wasn't enough. Lester shot Jarl twice through the glass door. So both shots were through the door. Great. Cool. Jarl and Lester did not exchange any words before Lester opened fire. He didn't even ask what he was doing there. He didn't ask what he needed. He didn't ask what he wanted. What if he just needed to use your phone? Or was, like, selling cookies or something at 10 p.m., because why not? No, you just shoot him. Because that makes total sense of, like, just a thing to do. Just shoot him. Because, what else would I do? I wouldn't ask a kid if he needs help. Like, what if he just witnessed a murder? then you just murder him. Like, I don't, this is so stupid. But then his aunt says that this doesn't make sense. She really, I didn't finish reading the other things. There was one more. And there's the reason why Lester fired. Okay? Lester fired his weapon because he was scared to death of Jarl's size. It's a 16-year-old kid behind a door. What is he gonna do? Walk through the door? Like, fucking shift through the fucking wall? Like, what's he gonna do outside? Anyway, then we get to what the aunt said. She said, she really doesn't understand how Jarl's size could have been a threat. I doubt Ralph is even 170 pounds, and Ralph is not even 6 feet tall. He's not even 6 feet tall, or that heavy, honestly. And I mean, he's younger than me. I don't understand how people can be this fucking naive and stupid that you just think that other people are always the problem. No, honey bun, it's you. You're the problem. You make me want to cry and then beat everyone's ass, okay? And I can't fight. I'm not gonna say that I can fight because I can't. I probably couldn't even fight a dog. Fucking one of those noodle dogs. I couldn't do that. I'm weak. I know that. But I still want to just, I don't know. I want to do anything to help because this is just fucking stupid. And then we get to another stupid part. This is one of the last things. And then we get to a GoFundMe, which, you know what? I'm going to put in the description of this video the GoFundMe because, you know, if anyone can help out, he really needs help. And honestly, if I could give money, I would. But, you know, it's just really fucked up what this kid went through. I mean, he's way too young to be having to go through any of this, and it makes me really upset to live in a world like this. But prosecutors say, and this is in quotes, there was a racial component to this case. No shit. I mean, what do you think it was? What do you think he was doing it for fun? Yeah, there was a racial component. He's racist. He's a racist 84-year-old white man to a black 16-year-old kid. What do you think it was? You could just look at this entire thing and assume, and you would assume correctly. Like, no way there's not a racial thing. But it said, however, Lester was charged with assault in the first degree instead of a hate crime or attempted murder, which really boils my fucking blood, okay? That's messed up. This is because first degree assault is a higher degree of felony than the other two crimes. Add them on. You can put more than one thing on there. Like, you can do assault in the first degree and attempted murder. You can do both of them. You just chose not to. And that is your fault. Actually, no, you could have done all three. Because that was a fucking hate crime, okay? And it also says, our office has charged the defendant in his case with an A felony, which is 4 classes higher than a hate crime enhancement could take a charge. I can't read. Which is 4 classes higher than a hate crime enhancement. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. But they charged him with an A felony, which is really high, so he could get years. Hopefully. And he wasn't charged with attempted murder because the charge would have been lower level of offense than assault in the first degree and carry with a lower range of punishment. Okay. I guess it makes a little sense. But, like, you could charge him with all 3. Because it was all 3 that he did. You know? It's like when Claire's does that buy 3, get 3 free. You buy the 3 most expensive ones, and you get the 3 cheaper ones for free. Do that with prison sentences, okay? It's not that hard. Just put him in prison for, like, a life sentence and let it go. Well, don't let it go. Have him get fucking murdered in jail. I don't give a fuck. Racist people, you guys can all just go die under a bridge or something. Become the trolls. Okay? Because no one wants to look at you. No one wants to see you. Everyone's going to think you're ugly in the future because you know what's going to happen? We're all going to have kids. All us gay bitches. We're all going to have kids. And they're going to be better than you. And you're going to be scared of us. And you can't ban everybody. Okay? You can't stop us from having kids. You can't stop us from speaking our mind because it's going to happen whether you like it or not. Just like how murder happens even though it's illegal. How theft happens even though it's illegal. We'll just find a way to do it anyway. And we will win because we are relentless. Have you met a gay person? Very relentless. Okay? And terrifying, honestly. That's coming from a gay girl. Okay? Terrifying. But we will win. Okay? So you can do whatever the fuck you want. But just know that there will be a war. Okay? And I will be part of that war. I will go down fucking swinging. It won't take that long to put me down. But I'll still go out swinging. Okay? I will. But, it says that Jarl is alive. And he's been released from the hospital. And he's able to communicate, so that's good. I think he's able to talk. However, he mostly just sits there and stares. And the buckets of tears just roll down his eyes. Do you see what happened to this kid? Like, he can't even really talk. He just sits there. That's called PTSD for anyone who didn't know. And, I mean, just the fact that we're letting this happen, just, it really, really angers me. Because why are we letting this happen? This is a little kid who has done nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing. And he just got shot in the head for it and now has serious bad mental problems because he did nothing wrong and an 84-year-old man decided to just shoot him in the head. Not like it was like in the foot or something. It was in the head. And I mean, he's never going to be the same because some guy was fucking, I'm putting this in quotes for anyone who's wondering, was scared of his size. Dude, go take the stick out of your ass and realize that being racist, doing nothing for you, just making everyone hate you, okay? And now you're in prison. Probably. I fucking hope so. Oh wait, no, it said he was bailed out, so he's not even in prison. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, oh my god. Like, the 1920s is better than the world today. And it wasn't good back then. It wasn't. It really wasn't. But it is way better than right now. And I mean, this world is so messed up. I don't understand. I mean, I understand that racism and sexism and homophobic-ism, it's never gonna leave. It's never gonna go away. It's never gonna not be a thing. But, like, can we not let people get away with it? Like, I cannot wait for that generation to die off. Because it will be so much better to live in a life and in a world where I'm not scared to be a white person. Because I'm not saying that, like, you know, white people should be scared, even though racist white people should. Because even white people will go after them. Trust me. But, like, before I dropped out of school, I got called racist all the time just for being white. And there was a girl who was, like, just automatically hated me because, and also in quotes, my people enslaved her. Honey, I'm Jewish. My people were slaves too. Like, you know, it's just, it's messed up because just you see a white person and you automatically think that they're racist. I have never purposefully been racist. I might have accidentally done it. Gonna be honest. Because nowadays, just talking about a black person is automatically being racist. Which, understandable. But, like, I have tons of friends who aren't white. And, you know, Like, why would I be friends with them if I'm racist? You know? Like, it doesn't really make any sense. But it makes me scared. I don't know. It's just, the world is messed up. And it's just a hard place for people to live in. Except racist people, apparently. You know, fucking God bless America for them. But this is precisely why I want to move to, like, Iceland or some shit. Where racism isn't a thing there. Not as much as America. No, everyone's accepted there. Like, even New Orleans. Like, that place is even accepting. Like, I don't want to live here. Like, this is one of the big reasons why I also just want to move out of Pennsylvania. Because racism is everywhere here. And I absolutely hate it. Because, like, I see people being racist all the time when I go out. And what am I going to do? Like, what can I do to stop that? But, like, all I can do is sit there and just think, like, this world is messed up. And there's absolutely nothing that I can do to help. But I can talk about it on here because it'll at least help a little bit. Or make me think that I'm helping, which is good enough for me. But, like, I just cannot tell you how much I just don't want to live in this world. Like, it's really fucked up. But, you know, what can I really do? Pretty much nothing. But it just made me so angry that I started recording at 6:50 a.m. just to, I don't know, try and put something out there because I just cannot believe what I saw and believe what I read. It's just, I'm really, really happy that that kid isn't dead. Like, even though, honestly, I cannot believe that shit like this is still happening. But, like, with all the mental trauma that he's gonna be going through, he's gonna wish he was dead. That sounded a lot like a threat. It's not. But I have been through shit that made me feel like I wanted to be dead. And it is not even comparable to what that kid has been through. He was shot in the head. Like, no one would want to be alive after going through something like that. But, you know, I really hope that he gets better and that this doesn't ruin his life as much as it honestly probably will. But I really, really, really hope that that fucking stupid ass man, he's not even a man, he's a fucking child. He's an 84-year-old child. I hope that he rots in prison for the rest of his filthy ass life. Or, you know, gets murdered in there because, you know, he shot a child in the head. You know, that would be nice too. This is so messed up. Everything about this world is messed up. And I can't deal with it. But, I'm going to get to our little announcement. Not really announcement. Get to the like and subscribe thingy. So listen to that real quick and I'll be right back. Hello everyone, just interrupting for a second here to ask that you please like and subscribe and, you know, let me know if you want to hear anything for me to talk about or if you just obviously need someone to talk to because that is the whole reason I'm here. So, thank you. Alright guys, welcome back. Honestly, that's just the main focus of this video or this episode because that's just something that shouldn't be happening anymore, but it still is because people are childish and stupid and, you know, it shouldn't be happening to anyone. And for anyone who has gone through something like this or has just been through something to do with racism, I am so sorry that white people are stupid or whoever it was, whatever race, because other races can be racist. But I personally want to say that I'm sorry that people are stupid and people really think that assaulting people in the streets or just doing anything is okay. And I'm just genuinely so sorry that shit like that is still happening in this world, and it should be over. But I mean, it's not. And it really should be, because it's just getting out of hand at this point. There's just really no point to be doing any of this, because you're not helping anyone. You're just making everyone else's life a little worse, and making your life just that much more unnecessary. Because racist people, I think, okay, I have had an idea for a very long time where we should take prisoners who have the life sentence, you know, just child predators, rapists, murderers, all of those people, and instead of doing animal testing for like makeup and like beauty products, do it on them. Don't do it on a fucking monkey. Do it on a fucking rapist. Okay? Because they're humans. And they have the life sentence anyway. They're gonna die at some point. So why not get something out of that? Why not help ourselves and make their lives a little worse? Because they made other people's life worse. So why don't we give them a taste of their own goddamn medicine and feed them medicine that could potentially kill them? Sounds like a perfect plan to me. Okay? I really think that we should do that. Because, like, testing on a monkey, testing on a pig, testing on a dog, I mean, it works, but it's fucked up. Why not test on people who are gonna die anyway? I just think that we should do that. I think that that should be a thing. Okay? I really do. I think that it's just something that should happen. If anyone disagrees with me, I don't see why. Why would you disagree with that? They're gonna die anyway. They're humans, so we should know how the product tests on humans and not pigs. And I mean, they made people's lives way worse. We should make theirs worse too. But that's gonna pretty much wrap up this episode. It is just something that I'm passionate about, is the fact that racism needs to come to an end. There is absolutely no point for it to be a thing anymore. White people need to get over themselves. Okay? Literally every other race, they're people too. You're not special because you're white. Okay? And that's coming from a white person. We're not special. We're fucked up and we're stupid, and we need to just stop acting like children, being racist. People are people. Get over it. Okay? Get over yourselves. For any racist motherfuckers who are listening to this, get the fuck off of my podcast. Do not listen to this. Do not watch these. Do not act like you are a human being if you're going to be an asshole to other human beings. You are a piece of actual human garbage. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for listening to my little TED Talk. Get the fuck out of here. You can stop listening now. Thank you. Yeah, I just feel like this had to be a thing. This had to be said. I mean, it's so messed up what's going on. And if I could personally do anything to help, I would do whatever it takes. Because this is fucked up. But I hope that everyone does their best to have a good rest of their week. And just, if anyone there is experiencing racism, honestly, just pretend it isn't happening. Ignore it. Because it's just something that you shouldn't be going through. And I'm really sorry that you are. Just power through it. Just act like it's your older brother who's being a douchebag to you, and just ignore them. And soon they'll just stop doing what they're doing. Act like you're being bullied, because you are being bullied. And just ignore it. Or fight back. Remy, why are you drinking so loudly? Your water, it's probably empty because you drink so much. Okay. I hope you guys have the good rest of your week. I'm gonna go drink a big tub of coffee and wake myself up. Good night, everyone.